Yeah,
You know when you're
yeah, I'm waiting for the bite. Passion for youth ministry started for me when I was young. I wanted to be a youth pastor since I was about 14. But like most teenagers, I ran away from God, and I see that in young people. And I want to do everything I can to prevent teens from running away from God and chasing the world, because I can see what pain that brings.
I grew up in church, so there was never a time that I didn't believe in God. It was just something that we did in my family. And as I got older and became a teenager and things started happening in my life, I questioned it, and I wondered, if God is so good, why does this happen? And if God loves me so much, why do I feel this way?
There's that whole discussion over the last few years, like, why are millennials running away from church? Why are millennials running away from God? You know that. And the more that I think about it, and the more that I read into it, and the more that I study, I think a big part of it is you have to have an active living relationship with God. That's always been it.
I kind of feel like when I was that age, not a lot was expected of me. I don't know, there's just a low expectation for young people, and I don't think that's the case at all. Like, young adults and youth, like, they really have such passion, and if it's directed correctly, then if it's directed by truth, like, it can really accomplish something incredible.
Self-worth has always been an issue with me. I've always struggled with my self-worth, and am I beautiful, and am I this, and am I skinny enough and pretty enough, and all those things. And I think teenagers kind of get a bad rap for being dramatic and all these things, but if you really look at their lives and all the things that they're really going through, they're not being dramatic at all, they're just reacting to their situation.
In my everyday work with youth ministry, I need to remind myself about what students are going through, and that gets me through the day, trying to help them learn from my mistakes or really strive to have a relationship with Jesus that goes beyond just 1 hour once a week or just on the weekends, to get students passionate about God. That's why I do what I do.
For every student you see that's struggling with suicide and struggling with stress and depression, you see a dozen other students that are just trying to figure out what a Christ-like life looks like, you know, or what living a holy life, or what being a Christian even looks like.
I know when God started speaking to me and I started hearing his voice and reading his word, like, and applying it, like, really my whole world changed. Like, my family has been healed. The anger and the hate that I had in my heart disappeared, and like, my parents and my brother started coming to church. I really see that, like, young people, I feel like they just hold a key to unlocking that in their own families and just really kind of around the world. Like, young people are not so set in their ways. Like, they're hungry and eager and they want truth.
I came into a place and the people here were welcoming, loving, showed me that there's people that can care for me.
There's a God that actually wants to have a connection with them, that wants to have a relationship with them, and that no matter how bad this world gets, that he's always going to be by their side.
The hope of Jesus is he can give us strength to live a life here on earth that mirrors the life we'll have in heaven. We can have happiness with him. That's the hope of Jesus Christ. That's why we do this, so that students don't need to feel alone. They can have a friend who sticks closer to a brother. They can have a friend who sticks closer than a brother.